Hi, Gary Cooper here from Square Frame Photography. Welcome back to week 2 of how to take better mobile photos. Really pleased you've come back. The first week was very much the basics of how to take great photos using your mobile phone. This week, we're going to focus on attention to detail. So things that you could use, you might have to bring in extra things to make your photo stand out a bit better. But I think the key thing is that we're trying to create great content for you to market your business. And it's important that it's not the same photo just being reused all the time. So ideally, if you post 365 days of the year, then it should be 365 different photos. So just bear that in mind when you're thinking about your content creation. Today, we're going to focus on reflections and how you can use reflections just to add a bit of edge to your photos. There's different ways you can do that. You can use water, you can use mirrors, you can just use a shiny surface. Today, we're going to be using acrylic boards, and I love acrylic boards. They really help photography stand out on certain product items, but it can be applied for any subject, whether that's a person, someone working, or products that you sell. So let's have a look how we're going to work with reflections today. So like I said, in the setup we're using today, I've gone for an acrylic board, which I love these acrylic boards. I've taken some fantastic jewellery photos with these acrylic boards. Again, remember you can use like the tops of cars, any reflective surface when you're out and about, windows, if they're really well cleaned, they work really well. You can use any reflective surface and then move your subject near the reflective surface. So I truly believe that great images don't just appear in front of you, you've got to kind of create them. So look out for reflective surfaces and then see how you can move your subject to the reflective surface. So let's use the trusted candle that we had from yesterday's example, and we've put it on the acrylic board. Right, so what we can see here is, so up here, you can see the reflection of there. It's not really fancy there. Lower down, you can get that really nice reflective surface working for you. What I want to do is just turn off the video lights again, so we can get the full effect of how this one will come across. And now can you see just how the reflective surface is really working? And again, remember your rule of thirds. And we're going to focus where we want to focus the camera, lock in the focus, and then we're going to control the exposure. What we actually want to do is zoom in right here. Now my advice with reflective surfaces, unless you're trying to create an image from symmetry, is to still have the main focus as either the item or person you was looking to photograph or the reflection. Okay, you can't really have it so they're both in there. You'll lose the viewer's eye. They don't know where to look and it kind of distracts from it. Okay, so the trick is with reflective surfaces and using your mobile phone is you have to expose for the darkest part of the image, which in this case is on the reflection. So we've locked in here and we just want to bring down the brightness a little bit because it's overexposed at the top. What we're going to do, I'm going to flip it around. I think there's an even better photo here. There you go. So lock in the focus. Now control the exposure. Then take your picture. Where I think it will work really well is with your jewellery. So we're going to bring that in. And you can see how there is that nice, using the rule of thirds, just how nice it looks. That's because we had it turned that way as well. Turning into the picture, which is another quite nice little tip, that one. Whichever way there's going to be the negative space, if your item or person turns into it, it just sets it up quite nicely. And what I'm going to show you is, I've turned in the phone over. You can get in closer because it's not about the reflection in these images, unless you're going for symmetry. It's more about, there you go, but doing even something like this. So there you go. I hope that was useful, and by looking at how by adding the reflective surface for the candle and then some jewellery items, you can see how that had a massive impact on the end result. Yes, very creative, but it will just help you stand out. And remember, it's around, if you're on a construction site, moving your contractors next to a reflective surface, whether that's a very clean van or you've got some glass that's being installed, anything which is reflective where you could be positioning people so that you can just get a better photo is always going to make you stand out online. Remember, that's the whole idea of this series. Helping you take better photos is one part of it, but thinking of how you can use these images for your content, because I don't believe, from an honesty point of view, that every bit of content you put out should have a photo. Some need to just have graphics. So you need a nice mix of a marketing team to really help you stand out online. I'm hoping that by watching these videos, you're going to learn how to take better photos with your phone, and then anytime you was going to use a photo for your social media marketing or any type of marketing you're doing for your business, you would then be able to take better photos to help you stand out. So that's Gary Cooper from Square Frame Photography, helping you to take better mobile photos so you can continue to create content for your business with the use of your mobile phone. Have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.